just have problem with unworthiness and insecurity inside myself. This wasn't a problem before, like when I was younger. I used to be I didn't care what other people think, but slowly what happened was other people, what they thought, and the way I looked around just kind of made me feel insecure, and I feel kind of powerless because it feels like I've been born with things that I can't change, like what I've inherited from my parents. So like I have this desire to do well in sports, but I have this belief that genetic-wise I don't have the ability, even though I do well at it, but it feels I can't take it to another level, if you know what I mean.
Well, it's certain that you cannot take anything to an expansive, fantastic level if at the basis of that which you are is a conscious awareness of unworthiness. We think it's a wonderful thing that you acknowledge that you are feeling sort of unworthy. We want to talk about what that is and why, and more important, what to do about it. So there's a lot we want to say to you, so just relax, and we're going to sort of unravel this in a way that you can really hear it. You said some really interesting things. First of all, you've come to a sort of conclusion that you must feel, or that you do feel, unworthy. And you've come to that conclusion based upon the way things are sort of turning out. Doing okay, but not as dramatically okay as you want. You also said something that was interesting and very common. In fact, almost everyone experiences it to some degree. And that is, in the beginning of your experience, you didn't feel that way. You felt more invincible, more sure-footed, like you could do anything. But then that feeling of confidence eroded over time. And the reason that it eroded over time is for a very simple reason. We're going to lay this out for you in a way that you will really see it. It's because you and almost everybody else you know, they're all doing it to some degree. You let what others were thinking about you and the way what they reflected back to you, you let that become your opinion, not realizing that they're not really holding you as any constant, steady object of attention. In other words, it's not their job to hold you. It's not their job to buoy you. It is the job of Source. It is the job of your inner being, and it is happening. But if you're looking for that love in all the wrong places, you're not going to find it. And it's a very common thing to look to those that you are living with for their appreciation and their approval, when what you're really wanting to do is feel your way into that alignment from the Source within you, who is always there, ready to cheer with you, ready to acknowledge the value of that which you are. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
So
it's just hard though, because everywhere you look.